the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American man, right? We went into captivity because we don't want to keep God's commandments. How you doing, bro? Give me a few seconds. Come talk to me. All right. Read what you got.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So because we didn't want to keep God's commandments, we didn't want to have brotherly love toward each other, all these curses came upon us and overtook us. 16.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field. Hey, bro, let me ask you a question. Come talk to me. Ask you a question, bro. How do you identify yourself in the Bible? Now you know, ain't no such thing as African American in the Bible, right? There's no such thing as Cuban or Jamaican or none of that in the Bible, right? So how do we identify? Come talk to me. Look at the sign for me. Come look at the sign for me. Deuteronomy 1 and 1. Show you something. You know about slavery, right? No. A little bit. Do you believe in slavery? No.
There's a parking spot right there.
No, there's somebody else's car. I just rode up into the store.
So you can say you heard about it, right? Man, you heard about slavery, right?
Yeah.
You believe in it?
Hell yeah, they be still in the mindset of slavery.
All right, don't go nowhere. We're finna deal with it.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
It say, these be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel, right? Now, Moses was a so-called Levite, would have been a Haitian today, right? So he was speaking to his people, the Israelites, right?
That's right.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 16. Now we finna deal with slavery. Now, did everybody on earth go into slavery? Who went into slavery? Black people, right? Who went into slavery?
Me, myself, as in the book, everybody was slaves.
Now we're gonna deal with that too.
Everybody was slaves.
Step out the street, man, go look at the sign.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
I say the Lord, right? The Most High, the creator of everything, the heavens and the earth, right? He said he was gonna bring thee, talking about the Israelites. Hold on, where you going?
I'm talking about that boy.
Man, you gotta hold yourself. Let's deal with
I know it. I know it. I'm a Hebrew Israelite, so I don't be on that. Yeah, I know what y'all talking about. I don't be on that. Okay.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
And the Lord shall bring the Israelites into Egypt again. Right? The Israelites was the only people that was led out of Egypt under Moses, right? We were slaves the Israelites were slaves in Egypt, correct?
Yeah.
You heard about that, right?
Into Egypt again with ships.
Now it say they was gonna be led into Egypt again with ships. The first time they left out of Egypt, how did they leave? Nah.
Talking about out of Egypt?
Out of Egypt in the old time, right? How did they leave Egypt?
When they're walking?
They walked, right?
They walking.
Now go to Exodus. So what does Egypt actually mean? Read what you got.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So Egypt is synonymous with bondage, right? We were served hard bondage in Egypt, right? And Moses led the children of Israel out of Egypt, right? Then it just said we was going back into Egypt. Read that again.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So how did the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American get on this side of the world?
John White Hawkins and they grabbed ship Jesus. John Hawkins and his great ship Jesus.
His great ship.
His ship.
Right?
His ship.
Read that
with the name Jesus.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So if the Israelites went back into Egypt on ships, who did that make us? Who are we? My great-granddaddy and his great-granddaddy, they got here by way of cargo slave ship.
That's right?
Yeah.
Right or wrong?
Correct.
See what I'm saying? So that makes us the Israelites, because we can identify with that one person.
right.
That's just that one.
That's right.
Verse 16.
No, nobody.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Now back to slavery time, right? We picked cotton for years. We picked oranges, sugar cane, and all these things, right? But we still got to go and pay for it today.
Yeah, we in
right?
modern slavery right now, even working on some of the people's jobs of
You're right. We
what
get up
we
early, go to
doing,
work,
what we
hard
doing,
labor.
and all the hard labor, and we're not getting the right compensation for our work.
What's the compensation we looking for?
Hey, we've been looking for them 40 acres and the mule for the longest, and we ain't got it yet.
Who told you that we was only worth 40 acres and a mule? We worth the planet. The
That's
whole
what they
world
say.
is ours.
Hey, I want all the land.
The whole world is
I
ours,
don't
but you
want a
got to
piece
keep the
of it.
commandments.
I want all of
You
it.
got to keep the commandments, bro. That's the whole reason all this happened, because we didn't keep the commandments. Verse 15.
He said keep his laws.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all these commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
You just said we got to go to work, serve hard bondage, right?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Now, it say if we break the commandments, which means we are in sin. So what is sin according to the Bible? Huh?
This saying what we on.
No, I mean,
Not following
What's the
his law.
definition
Hey,
of
not
sin?
following his laws, not following his commandments. A lot of people don't even. They did away with his laws. They want to do away with the
Who did away
old
with it?
laws. Huh?
who did away with sin? Don't go nowhere.
See, they
Sis,
did away
Greg
with the
Jackson.
old laws, and they
Don't go
come with the
nowhere.
New Testament and say the old laws are dead,
Alright.
and that's the commandments and everything else, man. So man, y'all, hey man, he ain't that's all.
What you got going on, bro? Come around the front. Come around the front. Nah, we went into slavery because we didn't keep God's commandments, right? The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right?
Right.
God's chosen children, because we did keep the commandments first.
Because we gotta consume.
What you mean?
We gotta consume from what they was blinding us with.
No, because we didn't keep God's commandments. Over to God, get Deuteronomy 28:15 again. Now we finna go back through it. You can just get out the car, sis, come talk to us. You got a flyer?
Yeah, I do.
All right, all our information on the back, all right?
I've been filming
We
y'all.
finna leave in a little bit. Deal with me. 2 minutes. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, then all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
1 Corinthians 3:16. Nah, because we didn't keep the commandments, the curses happened, right? Us not knowing our nationality, right? Us going into slavery, right? Us living in the project, you know what I'm saying? Us having to go to work when the world is ours. Why is that? Simple commandment, read that.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3 and verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
Now when it say know ye not, it's talking about the whole 12 tribes of Israel. Know ye not that we are the temple of God? Since you know that, the children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are the temple of God, right? Read.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you. If any man defile the temple of God,
By eating defiled food, by celebrating the white man holidays. You see? Doing all these things that's against the Bible, we defiling ourselves.
A lot of people here,
him
we are.
shall God destroy.
They say him shall God destroy, right? I see you got a cigarette in your hand. Why you smoke?
No, this ain't for me. This is for somebody else.
Why you come to get it, though?
Huh?
You gotta lose it? Why you come to get it?
Hey, I don't smoke it. Hey, this ain't for me.
Do you smoke? You don't smoke nothing. You got a lighter too. Come on, bro. You finna fire that thing up around the corner.
Nah, no, I ain't.
Alright.
No, I'm going somewhere right now.
I can't do nothing but take you for your word, right? 11-1. Hold on, don't go nowhere. We still finna deal with it. You're right. Even if you go give it to somebody, you aiding them in sin. Because they ain't now one that's supposed to be smoking.
He read my mind.
See what I'm saying? So what you gonna do?
You can destroy it.
You can throw it away.
Yeah.
Throw it out. It ain't worth nothing for you. I'm gonna give you another commandment. That right there, you gotta stop that, man. Don't help nobody aid them in death.
Right. Right.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
Now, this is the divine order that Most High given out, right? It say the head of every man is Christ, right? Right?
And the head of the woman is the man.
And the head of the woman is the man, right? Read.
And the head of Christ is God.
So the head of Christ is God, right? So it's God, Christ, man, woman, right? That's the order. Read.
Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonors his head.
Every man praying or prophesying. Now, right now, we are in the midst of prophecy, right? Now, it's something commanded of you. Even though you ain't throw the cigarette, which was one commandment, right? While you hearing this Bible, you're supposed to remove your head cover. You see what I'm saying? What are you gonna do? See how that work?
Exactly.
We're stiff-necked people,
Right,
man.
right.
That's why we went into slavery.
Right, exactly.
It ain't hard, bruh.
It's the understanding of, you know what I'm saying, the priority. Yeah,
What's
I
hard
ain't
about
got
taking your head off?
I don't smoke the cigarette, but yeah, I'm still
Call the number, sis.
sis.
Get on the website. Hey, IUIC TV. Download the app. We got classes all day for free. Bro, you got
Right.
when we going over these commandments, bro, you hearing this Bible, you must take your head off to show honor to Christ.
Right.
You understand? As long as we doing these simple things that's going against the Bible, we gonna remain in the same situation.
Right.
We gonna stay in the project. We gonna stay having to work. It always gonna be black on black crime. It's always gonna be brothers in front of the store just hanging out. What are we doing with our life when we the gods on this earth? We can't judge the earth properly until we start conducting ourselves as the gods of this earth.
Right. That's something to step. That's something to step to.
What we gonna
Right.
do? You finna go?
Yeah, I gotta go get the kids.
How you doing?
Nah, for real, I gotta go get the kids.
All right, I ain't gonna hold you up. Hey, you got a flight?
Nah, I need one though.
Get your
I like
flight.
that. I like that.
Get him a flight. What you got?
All right.
Leviticus 5.
What you say?
The book of Leviticus, chapter 5 and verse 1. And if a soul sin and hear the voice of swearing and is a witness, whether he has
Man, right here with the Newports. What color is Christ? What color is Christ? Y'all know? Can we show you? Give me a few seconds. Yeah, man, white tee. What color is Christ?
Say what?
What color is Christ?
Right?
Christ.
Right?
Christ.
You black.
Prove it.
You say what?
Prove it.
I can't prove it to you.
Can I prove it to you? Let me prove it to you. Give me 20 seconds. Let me prove it to you. Revelation 1:1. Huh?
I say, you say what?
I'm gonna prove it to you. Out the Bible that they mistaught us with.
Yes,
You see? Because our people grow up thinking that the Bible ain't got nothing to do with us, when in actuality, we the only people the Bible is for.
Right.
Read.
The book of Revelations, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
Revelation, word of revelation is revealed. This is the revealing of Jesus Christ, all right?
Which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
Right, and say things which must shortly come to pass. Now this John the Revelator getting the description of Christ and writing it in the book. Read 14.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow.
Now when we look at these two pictures, right? Which one of these got white woolly hair?
Him?
Them right here?
Yes, sir.
Woolly hair is the same texture that you got in your head, right? So that's one strike for this man right here. That's in all the churches all across the world. But he ain't in the Bible nowhere. We're gonna prove it.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Going back to the pictures, which one got red eyes? He's so dark skinned you can't even see him, but they red though. You see what I'm saying? Because his first miracle was turning water into wine. Right? No.
Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
I say his feet like fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace. How you doing? Where you see yourself at on this sign right here? Hey bro. Now, you just revealed to you that Christ is a black man, right? Where you see yourself on this sign? Because Christ falls in the same lineage right here. This right here, these people right here is the only people that the Bible is for, the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American. But that's not what God called us. We got to come back to being the people that God called us so we can get the blessing that God promised to his people. All right? Now, these people are the Israelites. Where you see yourself?
The first
The first one. Where you see yourself? Huh? Levi? All praise to the Lord. You see what's going on with Levi right now? Down there in Texas? It's crazy, man. What we must do is come back to keeping God's commandment. Hebrews 7:14. Let me show you what tribe Christ came from. Just so you'll know. Let me go deal with you. Right? It's a must that we come back to the understanding of who we are so we can get out of this condition that we live in. Read.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 7 and verse 14. For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah, of which tribe Moses spake nothing concerning priesthood.
It says evident, right, that our Lord sprang out the tribe of Judah. How important is that? How important to know that Christ is the black man that came out the same lineage that you did?
Right.
It's more than enough for me to get my mind right and start keeping God's commandment. So these things right here can stop happening to my people. So I have to stop being black on black crime in our community.
Right.
You see?
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.